It's been 30 years of joyfulness. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday News. The Midday News is live on Joy 99.7 FM and hits 103.9 FM here in Accra. In Kumasi, we are on Love 99.5 FM. We are also on myjoyonline.com in all 16 regions of Ghana via our various affiliates, live on X Spaces and on Facebook. The Midday News is supported by Petrosol Platinum Energy, energizing dreams. Coming up, firefighters are still battling the warehouse fire at Latabiokoshi in Accra, nearly 24 hours after it started. As they say, they are struggling to extinguish the fire due to the nature of the items in the warehouse. We'll hear from the firefighters who say they are unsure when they will completely extinguish the fire.
It's possible that I will come here up in the evening or even tomorrow morning because of the dynamism of the whole show. So anything can change.
Also in this bulletin, Joy News uncovers massive excavator imports into Ghana with late night clearance at the Tema port as excavators joins the country's top 10 imported products ahead of mobile phones, computers, sugar and more. We have details plus analysis as the devastating impact of Galamsey activities compels the Ghana Water Company Limited and Gridco to push for higher tariffs. And some Ghanaians are kicking against tariff hike proposals by the 8 utility companies as they say they are being burdened by a problem caused by other people.
The Ghana Water Company is transmitting the cost of serving the water to the customer. What have we done? What did we go wrong? Are we Galamsey miners? We are not. Yet we have to pay for the inefficiencies and the abuse of somebody.
We are all in it, so we are watching them. Whatever they want to do, they should go on and do.
We'll bring you details as Parliament's Energy Committee vows never to approve any tariff increase proposal brought forward by ECG.
I will not approve anything, that ECG will bring to us.
You mean zero?
Zero. How can you increase ECG tariff to 225%?
Mubarak has the sports headlines.
National 100 meters record holder Abdul Rashid Samilu leads Ghana's 8-man squad to the World Athletics Championships with hopes of ending a 15-year medal drought.
And feel-good reporters ask development-oriented questions and do not be too flattery, cautioned by former president of the Ghana Journalists Association, Afel Monitor journalists, as the presidency meets the media tonight.
There are so many issues which are begging for unraveling. So tonight it's a night for journalists to do justice to their professional method by asking the questions, forcing officials to come up with the right questions. So we are expecting that the group of journalists who have the privilege of sitting the president will not disappoint Ghanaians.
I'll bring you details of these headlines and more in this bulletin. Thanks for choosing us. We are Joy News, independent, fearless, and credible. I am Hannah Odame. In our first story, firefighters are still battling a massive warehouse fire at Latabiokoshi in Accra, almost 24 hours after it started. According to the Ghana National Fire Service, the blaze has been difficult to bring under control because of the nature of the items stored in the facility. Assistant Fire Officer Rashid Nasiru told Joy News an excavator may be needed to dismantle the contents to allow water to reach the flames directly. We'll hear from him shortly, but first a report by my colleague Kenneth Jesse, who was at the scene last night.
An inferno like no other. According to the Ghana National Fire Service, they got a distress call around 4:15 p.m. about a fire outbreak here at Latabiokoshi. They immediately rushed to the scene, and a warehouse, they say, had caught fire, and it eventually spread to about 7 houses.
Well, so right now what we've been able to do is to confine the fire. Confining the fire is, we have succeeded in checking the spread of fire. So now the fire hasn't gotten the power to extend its wings, and therefore we are working towards reducing its effect so that it will not have the momentum to even spread further.
Well, eyewitnesses also spoke to the news team.
They said, I think one of the Chinese man was smoking or something. I think he did not off the fire, so he left it on the ground, and I don't know. But one of the Chinese female, one of their co-workers, she got bent.
Our leaders, they don't help us. Our leaders, they don't help us. Look at this car. Since Atomistan, where they bring this car. It's the car, the engine so half weak. The engine so half weak. Our leaders, they don't help us.
Well, the inferno has already destroyed properties worth thousands and running into millions of Ghana cedis. From Latabio in Accra, I am Kenneth Jesse for Joy News.
And that was last night, so let's take you live there now and speak to my colleague Adubia Sari. Adubia, it's been nearly 24 hours now. Describe the current scene for us.
Right, there's thick clumps of smoke blowing into the sky right now where we are at Latabio where the warehouse caught fire last night. And onlookers have gathered here in the numbers, willing to leave until they see the fire has been completely doused. Now, what they fear is that this fire will, I was speaking to some of them, they just don't want the fire to spread to other buildings. I could see that one house very close to the warehouse hasn't just caught fire, but it seems the excavator seems to have crashed a bit of the roofing there. And so the people in that house have begun bringing some of their belongings out just in case things go south. You can see that they're preparing themselves just in case things don't go as planned. But the firefighters are doing their very best to fight this fire. They are using the excavator to get to the root of the materials burning. The fireman we spoke to told us it's very difficult to douse this flame because of the footwear, the material used in making the footwear. So the excavator will have to scatter the materials first, collect them into a truck while they are trying to douse the flame. So it's not easy here, but you can see they are doing their very best. I can count 3 fire trucks in this place, and the onlookers keep coming. They keep coming. There's a truck here collecting this and then taking it away. So a picture I can paint for you right now.
The nature of items that are here are these sandals, canvas, shoes and other things. So the way they have heaped them is such that when you pour water on it, the water doesn't get to the seat of the fire. So we have now decided that we are bringing an excavator to pull out some of these fire loads and allow us to put water on it to extinguish it.
So burning, there's fire burning over there. Are we sure that how long should we expect that the fire should be quenched?
No, I will not be able to give you time because issues of fire is dynamic. Firefighting is dynamic. It's possible in the next hour or two we leave here. It's possible that I will come here in the evening or even tomorrow morning because of the dynamism of the whole show. So anything can change. But looking at the whole thing now, by the grace of God, I hope that it will not take time. We'll be out of this place.
You heard a firefighter there speaking to Joy News. Earlier you heard Adubia Asari. Now this afternoon, some Ghanaians are kicking against significant tariff hike proposals by the country's utility companies. The proposal is part of a broader set of submissions from 8 utility companies, including the Ghana Grid Company and the Volta River Authority for the 2025 to 2029 tariff period. ECG is pushing for a 225% increase in its distribution service charge, citing the need to avert financial collapse and ensure a reliable power supply. Meanwhile, the Ghana Water Company Limited is demanding 280% hike in water tariffs, attributing the rising cost to illegal mining activities. However, many Ghanaians have reacted strongly against the proposal, rejecting the hikes and arguing they should not bear the cost of inefficiencies by others.
Now, I am in Aguna Suidru, and currently Kwenyako Dam has been shut down. Kwenyako is nowhere closer to a Galamsey area, yet because of its impact, the place has been shut down and we are having serious water problem. Until when are we going to get it restored? Now, the Ghana Water Company is transmitting the cost of purifying the water or serving the water to the customer. What have we done? Where did we go wrong? Are we Galamsey miners? We are not. Yet we have to pay for the inefficiencies and the abuse of somebody.
I think they are not ready to deal with it. Even in my area, I stay at Sakumono. We are not having water as I'm talking to you now. We buy water always. It's affecting everybody. And it's the politicians. If only they want to deal with it, they can do it. We are all in it, so we are watching them. Whatever they want to do, they should go on and do.
We want to plead with them. It's gotten to a stage where they really have to think about the citizens of the land.
Meanwhile, Chairman of Parliament's Energy Committee and MP for Whole West, Emmanuel Bejra, speaking on PM Express with announcements, vowed the Energy Committee in Parliament will never approve any tariff hike proposal brought forward by the ECG.
Sitting here as the chairman of the Energy Committee and listening to PURC, ECGA, and all the institutions that are under PURC, I will not approve anything, that ECG will bring to us.
You mean zero?
Zero.
Explain.
In fact, I just returned from outside, and on my own page, that is my committee's page, it was bipartisan bashing on ECG. I mean, nobody, they will not come to us with this. In fact, I'm going to call the PRC executive secretary that he shouldn't bring it to us. The last time they increased in 17%, they came. We told them, well, should have consulted us. You didn't consult us. How can you increase ECG tariff to 225%? Is Evans? Do we have the purchasing power of consumers to pay for it?
Well, Arocha Ghana has ruled out tariff increments as solution to the heavy financial challenge that is crippling operations of the Ghana Water Company Limited. We'll get details of that shortly. But first, the Central Regional Security Council has already taken the hard decision to shut down the Ghana Water Company Limited's headworks in Agonya West after galamsey contamination rendered the facility unsafe. Here's Abigail Essel's reports.
The Central Region's biggest water treatment center, the Kwinyako Headworks in the Agona West municipality, is on the verge of a crisis as illegal mining continues to threaten the quality of water produced at the center. During a visit to the headworks to assess the situation, the Central Regional Minister, Eko Openyin Eduamwa Ochiri, expressed concern at the state of the water produced, indicating the efforts are being made to temporarily utilize boreholes to help the districts the headworks serve.
I think where we've gotten to, all that we have to do to ensure that we stop the galamsey activities, and it's everybody's business. Let's all participate. In the meantime, as a region, we've asked that the Video District Assembly to get us information about the existing boreholes and other water bodies where Ghana Water can help us to, ensure that it become potable for our people.
The regional minister also directed the engineers at the headworks to halt its activities as authorities find lasting solutions to the problem.
I've even asked that Ghana Water, this plant must not produce any water. If we even see clean water, we will not be sure of the content, because what chemical they will have to add to get it clean for us, it will not be good for our health. And so they must not be pressured to produce any water. No, this will relax.
While speaking on PM Express last night, the chief manager in charge of corporate planning at the Ghana Water Company Limited, Michael Kluche, revealed, aside other operational expenditure, the cost of water treatment alone has increased from 97 million cedis to over 330 million cedis in the last 3 years. Reason they need an increment in tariff.
So you see, our cost of production has gone up.
And then you also give some figures today.
Yes.
I think you say you are now spending more than 300 million.
Yes.
Just on chemicals.
Chemicals.
When you used to spend what? 90?
About 90 something million. We have now gone through the roof. Wow. We are now talking about 300 plus.
To buy chemicals just to treat the water.
Just to treat the water.
Because of pollution.
Because of pollution. So it is not easy for Ghana Water, as far as chemical issue. And you see, these things, when we talk about it looks as if we are only talking about chemical costs. I'm sorry. That is one of the, the result from the polluted water. Now, we have to frequently backwash our filters because because of the quality of the water. Something we probably would do maybe once in a week. We are now doing it once every day.
You heard Michael Kluche. He is with the Ghana Water Company Limited. Well, what does the ordinary citizen think about the call for increased tariffs? Emmanuel Brightkweku spoke to some residents in the Ashanti Regional Capital, Kumasi.
Galamsey Dumano, or say Utuasia, or man and Nipre, so when Tuasia, Dachi Binu, Yen so quiet, they are known. Because we say, we crew on Prana Daho, what must say, Sweden, Yana, Madame Mesla by said,
The government must put in place immediate actions to stop the galamsey because the proposed bills will really affect us.
They increase the bill of the electricity to affect the citizen. No, they should consider the citizen and the ECDC and the government supposed to sit down and discuss and find a way out of it. That is the best thing I can say from now, because to increase the bill, a lot of Ghanaians, we are going through a lot of financial crisis. One of the best things is to sit down and the ECDC board to sit down with the government and to find a way to settle the case.
So let's bring you now some more details of Joine's research uncovering massive excavator clearance at the Tema Port, and lead data and research analyst Kofi AJ joins me in the studio with more. Tell us what we don't know.
Well, so this is an exclusive information we are getting from the Tema Port, and what we are getting is that there is a surge in the clearance of excavators, especially during the night. And per what we are learning, this is even the tip of the iceberg. And if you watched on Joy News, you see the massive clearance and the number of excavators scattered along the ports where they have to be cleared. And in terms of what we are also learning with this exclusive information we are getting from our sources, you compare this to the OEC data, what you see is that Ghana has now become the #1 destination for imported excavators in West Africa. So in West Africa, we are #1. In Africa, we are only second to South Africa. And even in West Africa, Nigeria doesn't even come close. Look at Nigeria with all of its big landmass, spends about $94 million in 2023 on excavator import. So the question is, if this is for just construction and other purposes, then Nigeria should have higher numbers than Ghana. But we in 2023 alone spent more than twice what Nigeria spent, $205 million to import excavators. And if you look at in the last 10 years, between 2013 and 2023, we spent $969 million on excavator import. This is higher than how much we are spending on telephones, computers, wigs, crude petroleum, motorcycles, tractors, and even refrigerators. Where are they coming from, Hannah? This, I mean, in terms of the excavators, they are coming from China, leading with an import value of $95 million. India follows with $67.7 million, and Belgium joining the top three. But in terms of what we know so far from the port, we are seeing a surge in the clearance of excavators based on the information we are getting, from our sources. And what we also know is that excavator has now become the 10th most imported product out of over 4,200 items that we import into the country, in 2023. So gradually, Ghana is becoming the destination for imported excavators.
I know you are still studying that data report, but thank you very much, Kofi AJ there. Let's now speak to the Deputy Director of Arocha Ghana. He's joined us on the phone lines. Daryl Bosu is there. Now, you disagree with the tariff increments for the Ghana Water Company Limited, as we earlier played, and you want government to take full responsibility. Tell us why.
Well, I think the point we need to make here, and thanks for giving the opportunity to comment on this, is that, look, whether we like it or not, if the state decide or the regulator or the service provider decides that we need to increase water tariffs for them to be able to provide us good quality water, then they will have to do that. But considering the fact that the root cause of the problem is galamsey, which we have known all along, and when you talk about galamsey, we all agree that the state is failing the citizens. And so even if we say that the state should take the cost of it, eventually the state will also find its way to put the cost back to us consumers. So either way, we might have to take this cost. It's like like they say, this is a punch that is meant for all of us. Whether we like it or not, we must take it, because all of us have been culpable and have watched on for Galamsey to destroy our lands and destroy our rivers, and that is why the water companies are struggling. So I think we all have to bear the brunt for sitting idle and watching for these things to escalate.
Thank you very much there, Daryl Bosu. He's Deputy Director of Arocha Ghana there. And this is a good time to take a short break. When we come back, listen, file good reporters, ask development-oriented questions, and do not be too flattery. That's coming from the former president of the Ghana Journalists Association, Afel Moni, to journalists as the president meets the media tonight.
When budgets are tight and money difficult to come by, you want to be sure you get the best value for your money. These are not times to be spending money fixing expensive engine problems because of cheap fuel and lubricants. Drive to a petrol source station today and buy your quality fuel and lubricants, and rest assured of fuel that lasts long and lubricants that prevent expensive engine problems. Hear the sound. Petrosol, clean fuel in full quantity.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth, because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck, or maybe your bank account too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you, or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number, or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number, or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
Junior, your school bus will soon get here. Hurry up.
Mommy, my head is aching me and I'm feeling cold. Honey, Junior's temperature is too high and he feels feverish.
Oh, baby. So you didn't give him the Encamol paracetamol syrup that I gave you the last time?
Oh, no, I forgot.
Okay, you know what? It's not too late. Just give him Encamol and he'll be fine in no time. Encamol paracetamol syrup, a strawberry-flavored paracetamol syrup, and it's specially made for children aged 3 months to 12 years. It helps manage pain like headaches, teething pain, and fever. And guess what? Because of the strawberry flavor, the kids enjoy taking it.
I can tell from the way he's licking his lips. And look at how he's jumping around. Hurry up and go to school, Junior.
Yes, now you can get Encamol paracetamol syrup in all pharmacy shops. For bulk purchase, go to NK Pharma head office, Abelinkwe, or call 050-658-8315. This advert is FDA approved.
Roverman Productions, for our 17th anniversary, brings you an original play by Uncle Lebo White. Voices in my head.
Rod, if you don't leave, I swear I will kill you.
Let me help you. Take this gun and shoot me, because I'm not leaving until I am done.
You think I'm joking? Leave by the count of 3 or I will shoot you.
Even if you count to 100, I will still be here.
1, 2, 3.
Date September 12th, 13th, and 14th. Venue, National Theatre. Time, Fridays at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Rate, 300 Ghana cedis. Available via Callback short code *365*535 or on the Rover app or at all usual outlets. For inquiries, call 050-554-6010. WhatsApp 050-554-6030. Sponsors, Koba and Gino Jollof Mix. Partners, National Theatre, Joy FM, Roverman Productions. 17 years of consistency and excellence. Roverman Productions. Be the difference.
Yeah, welcome back to the Midday News. What's up in sports, Mubarak?
Hannah, so Ghana will be represented by 8 athletes at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Now, the team is led by Benjamin Azamati, Joseph Poalamoa, and national 100 meters record holder Abdul Rashid Saminu, who is the 7th fastest man in the world this year. Other members of the squad are Mustafa Botwin, Ibrahim Fuseini, Barnabas Age, Alex Amankwa, and high jumper Rosie Abua. The event begins this Saturday, and Ghana has not won a medal at the World Athletics Championships since 2005.
Thank you very much for sports, Mubarak. Now, the third Habitat Fair mini clinic will be coming off at the Guard Park from the 12th to the 14th of September. Do not assume that you have been attending the clinics for years, so it's just another one. No, the Automation Ghana Group says, come explore the possibility of owning a smart home or turning your home into a smart home. Here is sales manager at the Automation Group Ghana Limited, Jeffrey Lutrotz, with more.
I mean, you can buy a smart device and it's smart. That's smart, right?
Okay.
But then to have a true smart home, you have to have everything speak to each other. You want to walk into your room and your TV just doesn't turn on. It goes to your favorite sports channel. It's Sunday. Real Madrid is playing. You get to your room 3 p.m. Your TV just comes on, and you can just watch your TV. You can just watch your favorite game. Yes. So that's one scenario with it. Smart TV. We have smart lighting, smart climate control with your ACs, your fans. There's energy management as well. You can check your consumption. I mean, beside what ECG also offers, you can also check to just confirm. There are so many applications for energy management. There's also water management. Gone are the days where you take a long stick, hit your poly tank, and make sure that you have water in there. We can check your water level, and you can make informed decisions. On that.
Remember, the fair is from the 12th to the 14th of September 2025. Now, journalists have been tasked to ask development-oriented questions when they meet the president tonight for a media encounter. Often after such encounters, the public criticize the questions asked, arguing they do not reflect the concerns of Ghanaians, nor do they reveal the progress of governance. Speaking ahead of the meeting tonight, former president of the Ghana Journalists Association, Afel Moni, stated how media houses should prepare for such events.
In certain media houses, standards are appreciably high, and other media houses, standards are abysmally low. But it behoves any media organization to ensure that they field the right caliber of journalists who will go and ask probing questions. So tonight it's a night for journalists to do justice to their professional method by asking the questions important the generator of Ghanaians, and also probably asking, forcing officials to come up with the right questions. So for one, they are appealing to media organizations. Please make sure that the best of journalists will be given the opportunity to ask the questions. And if you are not obliged to ask questions, for instance, you may go with 1 or 2 questions prepared. So if someone asks those questions, they are not obliged to repeat those questions. And let's start on the tangents of flowery, they are inconsequential. And we are expecting that the crop of journalists who have the privilege of sitting with the president will not disappoint Ghanaians.
You heard the former president of the Ghana Journalists Association, Afel Moni. And look who's here for Trends. Collins, what's up?
Yeah, Hannah, everything is going well. On the trends, today we are looking at some of the top 10s that are trending, and we are having iPhone 17 series. Qatar is also trending. You know, yesterday Qatar was bombed by Israel. They are trending. We have Stoneboy, who has also released a new song. Abronya DC, yesterday he was remanded. He is also trending. Then we have NSS trending. Yesterday we did a story about the fact that the National Service Authority audit has discovered almost 1,000 babies under age 1 on its payroll. This is according to the new acting director general, and some of the comments under our session was are that Charlie, fix the system, obia interest would that be the reason why Jemfi was transferred, referring to the immediate reassigned Director General? And other comments are that they want the government to act rather than releasing all these statements.
Thank you very much, Collins, for the trends. And that's it for the Midday News with me, Hannah Odame. You can find all these stories and more when you log on to myjoyonline.com. Pastor Mensa Otabel comes up next with Living Word.
Momo. It has made